this is what I signed up for. The best part about Kona is they have a free breakfast because sometimes you don't have to venture off that far to really find new things. Just gotta love Kona.
If we haven't met before, I'm Allison, and I love to create a variety of content. I post a video each week, and sometimes I take you on my layovers as a flight attendant, and other times we stay close to home as I cook up some comedy in the kitchen. Don't waste the sun is my motto, and I would love to have you all come along. So like and subscribe, hit that bell notification at the top of the page, and let's take off to Kona. The big island of Hawaii is the youngest of all the Hawaiian islands, yet it is by far the largest. In fact, it is so large that it could fit all 7 of the other Hawaiian islands inside of it with room to spare. And while Hawaii is known for its tropical beaches and waterfalls, you don't have to look far on this island to see the volcanoes that once and still actively form this land. The big island is home to the largest and most active volcano in the world, Mount Kilauea. Kona is located on the west coast of the island and is probably best known for its Kona coffee, exclusively produced here. Driving from the airport, we passed many cattle, and I later learned that the island is home to the largest cattle ranch in the United States. In addition, it is the only state that grows coffee, vanilla beans, and cocoa. So I guess it's no surprise why this place is so special.
So after a 6-hour flight
and 1 hour sitting in traffic from the airport to the hotel,
I have now arrived in Kona. I'm staying on a different side of the hotel, so I don't have like the greatest water view like I sometimes have. But this one's not too bad either. So fun. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming along with me. I don't think I had time today to even tell you what happened. I saw this Kona trip in the box, and it's just a 2-day, so I just fly from Seattle to Kona and then Kona back to Seattle tomorrow. And it was like 7:40 when I woke up this morning, and I thought, if I get out of bed right now, I can get to the airport and make it. At the airport, I realized it was Employee Appreciation Day, and they had salads and they had popcorn. They gave us this huge bag of popcorn. So I had food coming here, and the best part about Kona is they have a free breakfast in the morning, and honestly, I'm all about the free food. I really am. So let's get dressed, get ready, and let's head out. We're just gonna go watch the sunset now.
it's in moments like these, even 4 years into this job, that I can't believe I can be sitting in bed one morning, not knowing where I'm going, and then suddenly that evening I'm sitting on the beach in Kona. This spot in particular is known as rays because each night they shine these bright lights into the ocean, and you can often see the manta rays swimming below. These two put on quite the show of what looked like a well-choreographed dance, and suddenly all the struggles of the day slipped away like the sun. Before heading back to my room, I stopped at the store, grabbed a few things, and then it was dinner time.
Tonight we're having cup of noodles. So normally when I go on this layover, I usually grab like tacos from downstairs, and apparently they don't even offer it anymore. But anyways, here's what I'm making. Sometimes you just do what you gotta do. This is what it is. This is real life. I have my tuna starter. That will be my appetizer. Glamorous. I tell you, it's so glamorous here.
Good morning from Kona. I've been sitting in my bed listening to the birds.
The sun is coming up and over the mountain. I feel the warmth of the sun. It is about 8 o'clock, so I'm heading out. We're gonna go get breakfast. So you know when people ask you if you like your job? I like it today. I like it today. Okay, so I ordered the French toast, and it's the best. Cheers. I have now my breakfast to go and my coffee, and we are gonna head down to my favorite place. It's kind of like my secret place. We're gonna go see if it hasn't been found. Maple syrup and coconut syrup. So this is my favorite place to sit. Just kind of this nice little cove, and it just feels so peaceful and quiet, and I can just kind of relax and rejuvenate here. Don't have to venture off that far to really find new things, and that's the truth this time on this layover. I haven't ventured out of the property, and we don't have to spend any money either. We can just like walk around and enjoy the wildlife, and it's kind of fun. I guess I've been here so many times, but I kind of always ventured out. I mean, I've seen this stuff before, but I've actually never like explored it, you know? I'm loving this morning. It's beautiful today. It's just gorgeous, and I think this is maybe what I signed up for. So sometimes it takes a Hawaii layover to remind me what I do this job for, getting that renewed peace. Right, so I think I'm gonna just have a nice little relaxing time here until I have to head home. And so I'm gonna actually plug in my tea kettle, make myself a cup of tea, and read my book outside on my porch, because I really need to get started on my book club book. I am supposed to be reading this book called One Day in December, and I just haven't gotten very far. But I'm sure it's a good book. Maybe if I read it out in the sunshine, I can kind of get into it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have an hour before I have to be down at the van. So I'm just getting dressed. I'm gonna have to like do something with my hair, dry it a little bit. It's been such a lovely time here, I have to say. This trip was hard for me to pick up because yesterday morning I just was like in this like, do I go, do I not go, do I go? And that's where the anxiety gets to me. Like there's so much ability to like be flexible right now with this job that it almost causes like extra anxiety, because I'm like, well, something else better could pop up. And I think that's like kind of what you get into on this job. But the truth is, it's better just to go. So something I always do is I always take the shower cap, because if you guys don't know, shower caps are incredible. You can put them over your shoes. You can also put them over the TV remote, and it keeps it sanitary. You don't have to be touching the buttons. TV remotes are supposed to be like one of the worst things. Like they're supposed to have the most germs on them. So I just take these with me and I keep them, because not all hotels have shower caps. So we gotta get out of here. It's time to get my stuff together. So one thing people might not know is that we actually have to tip our van drivers. And so I always get my dollar out ahead of time, so I'm not trying to find it in my bag. Stick this right here. Wish we could fly away. You and I go to our favorite place. Oh yeah, yeah. I got my sunglasses and my coat. It was freezing in the van yesterday when we came in, so if they turn the air conditioning on, at least I have my coat. Time to go home. I say we fly away, you and me, go to our favorite place. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii.
When I became a flight attendant, I had never been to the islands, and I can't say they were even at the top of my dream layover list. But over the 4 years I've been flying, I've now visited Maui, Oahu, Kauai, and the Big Island all multiple times, and each one holds a very special place in my heart. But there is something so special about the Big Island, and specifically Kona, that keeps me always wanting to come back. And yes, while I might have said earlier that the best part about Kona is the free breakfast, and well, I do enjoy free food, Kona has always welcomed me with that beautiful Aloha spirit, and I always feel the most at home and at peace here.
Flight time is 5:20, so we will see you guys in 5 hours and 20 minutes.
the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you,
Alright guys, I made it home and I am headed to bed. I love you guys all so much. Mahalo.
feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii.